This smart plant sensor saved my cats. Story time while I dust my Hoya polyneura here. So Joe and I went back to California, Los Angeles, to my parents for Christmas time this year for 3 weeks. We were having a fantastic trip. Everything was going fine. We were having a lot of fun. One day, about a week and a half into our holiday, I got a notification on my phone from Willow, the smart plant sensors that I have in several of my plants to keep track of soil moisture, light, humidity, and temperature, saying that my Marantas were too cold. So I looked in the app and it was showing that it was only 13 degrees in our flat. I told Joe and I was like, why is my smart plant sensor saying that it's 13 degrees cold? Very cold. I think that's like 55 Fahrenheit. Not a comfortable temperature for anybody. He's like, I don't know. And he checked the Nest app because we've got a Nest thermostat. We can adjust everything remotely if we want to. But he checked that and he's like, that's weird. The heat's been on for like 24 hours straight. And I was like, no way. My plant sensors are saying it's literally 13 degrees in the flat. Like, it's cold in there. I trust them. Turns out our boiler wasn't working, and it hadn't been working for at least a day, or it wasn't connecting to the thermostat. Whatever was happening, our heat wasn't turning on. While we were like thousands of miles away and like couldn't just like easily call a repair person out. And so we were like freaking out a little bit because if the heat continued to not be on, it would get so much colder in our flat. We were really worried about the cats. I was worried about my plants, obviously, but the cats come first. I can replace plants. My cats are like my life. And so we were freaking out a little bit. And so luckily our cat sitter was local and we called her up and we're like, hey, can we have you emergency come around to our flat to have a look and check things out, see what's going on. Luckily, we were able to troubleshoot the boiler. Turns out that the pressure had just dropped on it quite a lot, and so the heat wasn't going on at all. Like, there was no hot water or anything, but it was an easy fix. I was able to walk her through the fix on the phone, but holy cow, like, it could have been so bad if the temperature had dropped further. 13 degrees, the lowest it got, is not exactly life-threatening temperature for our cats, but if it had gotten any lower, it could have been a real issue. So really glad that the Willow sensor sent me that notification that my plants were cold and we were able to troubleshoot it just fine. And yeah, saving my cats isn't the primary function of these sensors. I have them in my plants to help keep my plants alive, but it's just funny how it did help out in the end. So yeah, that's how the Willow smart plant sensors saved my cats and my plants from freezing their butts off while we were away on holiday.